Hey everybody, back again, and the last time I did a test using phones and devices, I did phones on GhostTube, both with and without SIM card, and then I had my Spiritboxes running at the same time, just as a comparison. And one person in the comments said that a better comparison would actually be running a Spiritbox with GhostTube VOX. So I've got my phone here, my iPhone 14 Pro. We're going to get GhostTube VOX happening on that. GhostTube VOX does need an active internet connection though, so my old iPhone 10 cannot actually use GhostTube VOX because of that. So I'm going to get Spirit Talker going along with GhostTube VOX and the two Spiritboxes, and I've got the trusty EMF meter. Same place as the last time I did this, just in the room here, but it's daytime. Because it shouldn't matter, day or night. And we'll see what happens. See if we can get anything, see how it all compares. Let's get everything turned on, everything set up, and see how VOX compares to Spiritboxes. And then we have Spirit Talker happening just as an alternative as well. Let's get it set up and make it happen. Let's go. Just getting everything turned on here. And Spirit Talker is already saying lies. So we have GhostTube VOX, no volume on it yet. Spiritbox, the PSB7T, not doing anything yet. And then the ripped apart S-Box. Let's get some volume happening on some of these. I've got a microphone. Again, I keep close by the devices just so that we can hear anything a little more clearly. So let's get some volume happening on this. And we're going to do reverse sweeps. And as always, let me know if you hear anything. Let's get some volume happening.
What's your...
So just for clarification, the S-Box is doing FM sweeps forward, the PSB7 is doing FM sweeps reverse, and then we've got GhostTube VOX. Is anyone here? Anyone here that would like to chat with us? Make this a little bit louder. Yeah. I want to be able to hear everything. If you're here, please say hello. If you have a name, please give me your name on one of the devices. And I've got all the devices going just because I don't want to miss anything. But it'll be hard to make out. But we made out stuff last time. The last time we did this with just GhostTube, we actually got some interesting, almost conversations happening.
Watch yourself here.
Why do I need to watch myself here?
Another opportunity.
No, lid down. Put it back. Dale, este.
Vox is making a lot of noise. Not really hearing anything much out of the spirit boxes right now. I'm going to turn this one down. Very quiet right now. Like, I'm not even getting anything. Even though Vox is making a lot of noise, I'm not getting
She scares me.
anything out of it. Who scares you? Sounded like a name out of Vox and out of the spirit box, but I didn't get it clear enough to compare. After Spirit Talker said she scares me, then I thought I got a name here and a name here as well. I haven't seen anything happen with the EMF meter though. But if I bring it here, and on the phone. Not really much. Again, though, it's good to test and compare responses you get on different devices. Part of being a researcher is testing and retesting. Let's close Spirit Talker, and on the iPhone 10 over here we'll bring up, actually, you know what, let's make sure it's in airplane. We'll turn off everything, and just for curiosity's sake, I'm going to put on the Spirit music box. Yes, Spirit. Show you. If you can make noise or bang on the table or go near this device over here, then it will make music. Okay, we're going to try and hold up some fingers here. So I am holding up some fingers. I will keep this number. Can you tell me how many fingers I am holding up? Not 4. That spirit box said 3 fingers. The PSP7 actually said 3 fingers. That was crazy.
It's your error.
Can we try it again? How many am I holding up now? Can you tell me? Can you tell me how many fingers I'm holding up, please? 1, right there. I think it was the same voice that said 3 fingers as well. I know it takes a lot of energy to do that, so thank you. I love it when that happens. Love it. We're going to try it a little bit more here maybe. And so far though, I've heard some stuff out of Vox. I've heard some stuff out of the Spirit Box. Nothing really together. I just got numbers out of Vox though. Interesting. Very interesting. We need to continue this. Let's keep going. Spin back around here. Let's try. I'll walk over here. I'm going to put an object on the table. Are you able to identify what it is for me? Can you tell me what I just put on the table? You're able to tell me what this is? I think I got it maybe a couple times there. I will say, it definitely seemed to get better responses out of the PSP7 than I do out of the Spirit Box. I don't know why that is. Let's throw that back down the other end of the table. What about next week? Keep getting a whistling out of GhostTube VOX. If you like music, if you come and touch this, it will play music. I don't want to accidentally touch it. Okay. This was an interesting test. Let's wrap this up and conclude this little test. That was interesting. Definitely got some good stuff out of this PSP7. And it kind of matched some of the stuff that was coming out of the... you're just going to keep going now that the phone is back on. I'll shut you off. It kind of matched some of the stuff that was coming out of Vox. kind of. But interesting. So far, though, the PSP7 is just unbelievable. I'm probably making all kinds of banging sounds on this microphone, too. Shut that off, actually. Just so that you guys don't have to listen to it. There we go. So yeah, it was. It's good to do these tests, get a baseline for how your devices are working, how they're going to interact with each other. That way, when you're doing an investigation, you know. But also, it's just nice to really get a feel for them. Knowing that this so far has given me fantastic responses is really, really handy. Spirit Music Box is still there. Let's close that, just because we don't need to listen to it. But I don't know. For me, it's important to do these tests to know how your stuff works, know how it all interacts with each other. Also, just to see if it's going to play off each other during an investigation. So, will they just interact with each other and not me? Will I have some influence on it? Clearly, at least 2 instances with the fingers held up and testing the number, definitely got accurate responses on this. With the pen, I think I got here and here. So, it's handy to know those things. And as a researcher, you should always trying to be researching and getting new information and experimenting and not just thinking, oh, this is great no matter what, and this is crap no matter what. We have to try things and experiment with things, and more than just going to fancy abandoned or fancy haunted places that everybody else is going to. It's also about doing this, and kudos to the investigators who actually make their own gear. That's next level. I need to try and get into that a little bit, or at least acquire some different types of gear still. But I don't know. It's good to experiment with your devices. It's good to know your devices, and good to always be trying to gain knowledge, no matter how you're doing it and what you're trying to do. It's just, knowledge is good, and doing this, you gain knowledge of how all these things work together, and it's important. Anyway, that's it for this week. Please like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know these videos are going live. Sunday nights, 8 o'clock. Next week, investigation for sure. Probably, I'm not going to give a location, but investigation for sure next week. It's supposed to be warmer outside, so we'll get outside, check out some cool spots. Anyway, as always, let's find something.